Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking all about what the final version of the GTA 6 map could look like. Now the map render we're going to be taking a look at today is part of the GTA 6 mapping project, which is an ongoing community-based project that is attempting to map out GTA 6 before its official release. So if you're wondering what the GTA 6 map could look like and what we can expect in store for us, make sure to stay tuned because we got a lot of really exciting stuff to talk about today. So leave a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, but first off, here's a quick shout out, and after that, we'll get into the video. Now today's shout out goes to a really awesome YouTube channel known as Nate the Game Guy. Now, Nate is a really awesome gaming creator, and his channel, Nate the Game Guy, is a game collection and game room channel that shows off his game collection, gives tips on collecting video games, and talks about other game-related subjects such as underrated games for specific consoles, games that are still worth playing today, and so much more. So go ahead and click the first link in the description down below and subscribe to Nate the Game Guy on YouTube for some amazing gaming videos. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Alright, so right now we are on the GTA 6 mapping project website. If you've been watching my videos from the past week or so, you would already know what this is, but for those of you that don't already know what the GTA 6 mapping project is, it is essentially a community-driven mapping project for GTA 6, and basically the community is mapping out GTA 6 before its release. Now, the cool thing about this website, which I'll leave a link to in the description down below if you want to check it out for yourself, it's completely free, of course, but the cool thing is that when we click enter here, we can actually select from various different alleged GTA 6 maps. Now, the one that it loads in with by default, and the one that we've looked at least for the most part so far, is this top one up here. So this is the main layer, and this is a map that is born on top of the data from the community that has been analyzed, plus a little bit of speculation. So kind of a nice hybrid between fact-based, but also a little bit of speculation regarding the map. Now, there's also a few other maps in here, such as this one here. This one is pretty much no speculation at all. And as we can see here, this is pretty much all of the buildings that have been confirmed from the leaks, trailers, and pretty much any information that we have received so far. So as you can see, compared to what we're expecting, Rockstar has not revealed that much about the GTA map yet. Now we're going to exit out of both of these, and we're actually going to go into a different one, which I want to talk about today, which is this one right here. Now, the crazy thing is that while we already know a large portion of the Vice City area, this map, which actually hasn't been updated in a while, actually gives us a really good idea about what the completed map for GTA 6 may look like. And to me, it's pretty insane that even back then, which is pretty much like 2 years ago at this point, a little bit less, people have already been pretty accurately mapping out what GTA 6 may look like. Now, obviously, the most current versions are a little bit different. As you can see, things are getting filled in. But I think the beauty about this map here is it does illustrate, at least from a high level, what the GTA 6 map is likely going to look like. So the beauty about the GTA 6 map is that, unlike previous GTA games before it, there's going to be several cities across the map that are all going to be full size and all going to have their own unique characteristics. Now, this map here has a heavy emphasis on Vice City, and the final game should be very similar. However, based on the more recent leaks up here, it seems like the other cities are also going to be getting quite a bit of love as well. But as we can see here, Vice City is going to be a large portion of the east side of the map here. But when we go over to the west side, we also have several other towns up here, including a town called Port Gellhorn. This is also part of the more recent map as well. As you can see, it's turning into more of a real city now with a raceway and a prison and all of that good stuff. But then up here, there's also going to be some cities and towns in the mountains as well, which is really, really cool. So in GTA 5, we don't really have any kind of towns in the mountains, and I think that would be a really cool addition to GTA 6, and I think it's going to make exploring up here a lot better. Now, in addition, as we can see here, there's going to be more airports across the map, including this here, and then also another one right here. The cool thing about GTA 6, based on what we're seeing so far, is there's going to be a heavy emphasis on not just air travel, but also on marine travel as well through the water. So unlike GTA 5, which is very car focused, GTA 6 is still going to have a car focus, but based on what we're seeing here, and in the recent leaks, there's also supposed to be another airport down here in the Florida Keys, which is the Naval Air Station. There's going to be a heavy emphasis on flying in GTA 6, and I think that makes sense because the map is simply so large, and if we actually overlay the GTA 5 map on GTA 6, you can see that even if this is a highly speculative map at the moment, the scale compared to GTA 5 is nuts. It's essentially almost 2x the size in terms of the area that it's going to be taking up in terms of buildings and all of that good stuff. So we're going to X out of here at the moment. Now, one thing that this map is not really accurately depicting is these grasslands down here. So originally when this map was made, it was expected that the grasslands and the wetlands down here are going to take up a lot of room, and while they're still pretty large based on the recent leaks, they're not going to be nearly as large. So when the map starts finally filling in, there will be some area down here, which we actually saw in the trailer as well as the leaks, including an alligator creek, a flamingo wildlife institute, as well as a ranch, and also a little homestead town down here. This area up here will instead be filled in with several other cities and towns. So this map is constantly evolving, but we're going to X out of here and go back to this map. And as you can see, the beauty about this map compared to GTA 5 is that it's just going to allow for way more exploration. So we're going to be able to explore around Vice City, but we're also going to be able to go around the map to different cities, different towns, and the beauty about this is that each town and each place is going to have its own vibe. Rockstar did this pretty well in GTA 5 when you're going around the city of Los Santos, but they did a really good job with this in their most recent game, Red Dead Redemption 2, and I think some of that is going to seep into GTA 6, and I think that's going to be excellent. Florida and Miami and all of the surrounding areas each kind of have their own unique vibe, and I think Rockstar is going to be doing a really good job at capturing that as you go across the map. Now, this is also going to make GTA Online especially interesting, and I think that this is one of the reasons why Rockstar has patented a new technology for GTA Online to essentially divide the map into several quadrants. We don't really know too much information about this in regards to GTA 6, but simply put, it divides the map into quadrants, and then each quadrant has their own server, but these servers are actually playing together. So the idea is that it essentially stabilizes the game. It doesn't put everyone on one server for the map, but since the map is so large, it will allow players to jump from server to server as they move across the map. This is a new technology. It hasn't been done before in any other game to the best of my knowledge, and this will likely be making an introduction in GTA 6, and this is especially important for something like this, where unlike GTA 5, where a majority of the players are just hanging around in Los Santos, and the majority of the map is pretty much a ghost town, GTA 6 is going to be very good at really dispersing players across the map and allowing people to explore new areas and really find life all around the map. So I think that is going to make online just feel way more alive. And this is not to mention that the map is likely going to be expanded over time with new cities and new locations. This is something that Rockstar wanted to do with GTA 5. Those plans allegedly fell through, but they are allegedly coming back for GTA 6. But this is the map that the game is likely going to launch with. So keep in mind, this map is speculative at the moment. It is a little bit more complete, but it is still speculative. If you go to this website, I recommend starting with the default, which is this here. This is, again, the hybrid between the speculation and the facts. But if you really only want the facts and you really only want exactly what's going to be included, this is the map to go with. This is the map that is up to date as of February of this year. And it only shows essentially confirmed locations. But you can kind of see that this and this, they're starting to actually look pretty close. There's obviously going to be some pretty major differences, but for something that's 2 years old, I think this map that we looked at today is a pretty good look about what we're going to get with GTA 6. But I want to hear from all of you in those comments down below. What are your thoughts about this map? Are you a fan of it? Do you like it? Do you not? Is there anything that you would change? Anything that you would add? Any and all thoughts, let me know in those comments down below. Sound off, because I really want to hear from all of you. But either way, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for today. Make sure to subscribe down below for more GTA 6 content just like this, and I will see you in the next one.